Hello guys, welcome to this week's episode of Major Arcana with Movies. So today we are going to discuss one of the most masculine cards within the tarot, and that is the Emperor. So do hit the subscribe and like button if you find this series enjoyable and educational. Thanks for all the lovely support folks, appreciate it very much. So if the Empress is the mother archetype of the tarot deck, the Emperor is the father. So you can see right here we have the Emperor cards from 3 different tarot decks. As the usual, it's from the Tarot of the Elves, the Rider-Waite, and the Tarot of the Divine. So let's take a closer look. So take a moment, as usual, to scan through the images here and see for yourself what kind of feelings do these images invoke in you. So the Emperor is amazing, right? So its presence on its own, the influence of the energy is so strong, so direct and so manly. So let's take a look at the Rider-Waite's Emperor. So if you can see, okay, he sits upon a large stone throne. It's concrete throne, immovable and stable. And on top of the throne is adorned with four ram's heads. So this ram's heads is actually symbolic of his connection with Aries and the planet Mars, if you are into astrology. So in his right hand, you can see the emperor holds an ankh. To the ancient Egyptian, this is a symbol of life. And you look to his left hand, he's holding an orb. Okay, so this orb represents the world, the globe, over which he rules and commands. Is very commanding presence. You can feel his confidence, and there is this respect, and you can feel his firmness as well. So he wears a red robe, indicative of his power, his passion, and his energy for life. And under those robes, he wears a suit of armor, and this suggests that he's well protected from any threat. So such a threat can be any emotional response or vulnerability. So his long white beard is actually symbolic of his age-old wisdom and experience. The authority stems from actually years of experience, and along with his gold crown, you can see here, he is an authority figure who demands to be heard and respected. And look at behind his throne. Behind his throne looms a tall, impenetrable mountain range, signifying that he is backed by a solid foundation and resistant to any changes unless he deems it necessary. So it's all up to him. There's this commanding presence. And beneath the peaks actually it flows a small river, giving some hope that despite his tough exterior, he's still an emotional being. It will just take a lot of digging and trust to open him up to his softer side. So as the father figure of the tarot deck, the emperor suggests that you are adopting this fatherly role regardless of whether you are male or female, providing for your family and protecting, defending your loved ones. So you may be the breadwinner or the rock for those who rely on your stability and security. So there are so many movies detailing masculinity here. I picked Saving Private Ryan, another Tom Hanks movie, where a great deal of respect, focus, and authority is seen here, with his squad following his every decision on the journey to complete the mission, even if it leads them to danger. So if you draw the emperor in your reading, you either need to be someone like an emperor, adopting the characteristics that just now I mentioned earlier, or it can denote that you need to use your emperor presence to overcome certain issues pertaining to leadership, respect, and authority. So the emperor represents a powerful leader who demands respect and authority. So let's talk about the story of the movie in Saving Private Ryan. So Captain John Miller, which is played by Tom Hanks, he takes his men behind enemy lines to find Private James Ryan, whose 3 brothers have been killed in combat earlier. So surrounded by the brutal realities of war, while searching for Ryan, each man actually embarks upon a personal journey and discovers their own strength to triumph over an uncertain future with honor, decency, and courage. So it is telling us a story of a rescue squad on a mission to rescue the last surviving son of an American family, as the family has already lost 3 sons due to the war. So a 7-member squad was then formed under Captain John Miller. So status, power, and recognition are essential to the person. And you are the most comfortable in a leadership role where you can command and direct others. So if you draw the emperor as a leader, you rule with a firm but fair hand. As we can see in the video, Captain John Miller actually have clear vision of what he wants to create and how he organized those around him to manifest his goal. And he listens to the advice of others, but he prefers to have the final say. And conflict doesn't really frighten him. Instead, he won't hesitate to use his power to protect those he cares about. In fact, he is ready for any challenge, and the people around him actually sense that determination in him, and actually they feel secure following his lead. So in this clip, he mentioned this famous line, "I just know that with every man I kill, the farther away I am from home, I feel." And he's just trying to complete this mission so that he can get back to his wife. So he motivates and he inspires the people around him. And in return, those people will repay him with the loyalty and respect he deserves. So he claimed his authority as a leader and influencer, and he didn't let others put him down. In this clip, he sets up his squad with additional new members that he will need to command. So Ryan has his own mission. They actually finally found Ryan. And to ensure Ryan stays safe in his original mission, uh, it means he will have to risk his squad one last time to do so, to complete Ryan's own mission. So his 101 focus on the mission goals, purely determined to complete his task, regardless of the odds. So the emperor actually reflects a system bound by rules and regulations. He creates law and order by applying principles or guidelines to a specific situation, and try to create calm out of chaos by breaking down any problems into its parts and then mapping out the actions that he needs to take to resolve it. Although he is faced with obstacles after obstacles, and emotionally, actually, he is facing a lot of struggle, but he does not show it. He exudes the calmness in leadership because the lives of so many men are in his hands, and he knows what is at stake should he crumble. So, in the face of the emperor, be systematic, be strategic, and highly organized in his approach, and stick to his plan until the very end. So the emperor card actually also signifies world knowledge and expertise. So through the course of his life, you have gained valuable wisdom and life experience, and now you enjoy offering guidance, offering advice, and giving direction to someone who might benefit from it. So you may be a teacher, a coach, a boss, or just a good friend who likes to take what you have learned and pass it on so that others can be as wise and as powerful as you. So this is clearly a show of genuine, capable leadership. And that's what the emperor encompasses. So we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you are clearer than before what entails should you draw the emperor in your tarot reading. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel for more exciting episodes coming your way. Take care and bye bye.